Cheers. Let's get to it. Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to my Xbox 360 collection update number 2. It's been 3 long years since I did my first Xbox collection update, which had over 500 games. I can't remember the exact number. It was like barely over 500. I think it was like 512 or something. And it's been 3 years. So I've gathered quite a nice amount of new games for this 360 collection. I am now over 700 games in on my Xbox 360 collection, and I thought this would be a perfect time. It's been 3 years. That's one of my most popular videos, by the way, so if you haven't seen it, go check it out if you want. Don't need to. You could, though. Go ahead, or you can just watch this one, because I'll pretty much show you all the same games, except more new ones. Also, I traded in some games here and there, so you're going to see some ones that you saw before that you're not going to see this time, so there's going to be some new things or different things in that video. So go check that out if you really want, but do it after this one, because I'm here, I'm ready. I got all my, look at my stacks. I got stacks for days. And I got, I got my table. You can't really see it, but well, you can kind of see it right here. Got my table, got a nice little tablecloth on it, So let's get to it, baby. Let's get to it, all right? Look at this. Look at these giant stacks. I don't even know where to start. I don't know. Let's start with this one with Cartman on it. You know what? Cartman's going to be my helper, because every time I start a new part of this collection update, I'm going to put him on the stack I'm going to start off with first. So thank you Cartman. I'm going to put you right there. Actually, I'm going to put you, I'll put you right here. There you go. I'll just keep swapping places for him. I'm going to make sure not to mess with the stacks too much, because they might fall over. This one's kind of off the table. But anyway, let's get to it, okay? All right. First stack will be this one right here to the left of me. No, it'd be left of you too, right? Yeah. So let's go to it, okay? First one this is going to be kind of in ABC order, but not exactly. I mean, I have over 700 games, so it's a little hard to do ABC order for this. So I apologize if like I show a B and then I show an A and then I show a C. I apologize, but we're gonna try to keep it semi-sorted, I guess. First one, this is a weird one to start off with, but Battlefield 3, which was a great game when it first came out. One of those games where it has 2 discs. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I need to get through these. So, fun game. Highly recommend it. Go check it out. You might have never heard of it, but there you go. First game, done. This could be easy. I only have 700 more to go. Oh, God. Okay, next one is Battlefield Modern Combat for the Xbox 360, of course. All these are Xbox 360. I don't know why I felt like I needed to tell you that. So, there you go. That's also a great game. Next is Battlefield Bad Company 2, one of my favorite games of all time when it comes to multiplayer. I love this game. This actually went backwards compatible, and I actually did want to really play it. So, maybe in the future I will. So, there you go. Bam. That's my original copy, by the way. Bad Company 1, baby! Not a huge fan of this one. I did enjoy it, and I thought the humor was definitely there, and I liked the main characters. But the multiplayer itself didn't entice me as much as Battlefield 2 did at the time, so I played more Battlefield 2, but I still really like this game. So, and Bad Company 2 is my favorite Battlefield of all time, so they definitely improved upon it. So, how come we don't got Bad Company 3, EA? What's going on? Everybody wants it. By the way, I'm wearing my Hanzo shirt. I wore my Bioshock shirt in the first video, which did not look good on me because white on me. I mean, you could tell how big and fat I am. Now I'm wearing a black shirt. I made sure to adjust some things. So, all right, next one, of course, this is going to be a GameStop box, so you might not be able to see what that is, but that's Battle Fantasia, which is a game with a bunch of anime characters, and I think it's like a fighting game. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what it is, to be honest, but I didn't have it in my collection, so I ordered it off GameStop.com, and of course it came in one of these crap-ass cases, but added to the collection. Next is this is actually a double feature, I guess, because this is Batman Arkham Origins, which also came with the Steelbook for Arkham Origins. Fine little game. Definitely was disappointing considering I love Arkham City and Arkham Asylum. I loved Arkham Knight as well, but it was still fun. It was disappointing but fun. I mean, if this was the only Batman game that ever existed in the Arkham series, then this would still be the best Batman game. So, I mean, hands down it would be. Alright, next. Not saying that's a hard feat to pull off if you don't count all the other Arkham games. Because, oh boy. Speaking of Arkham City, of course, Arkham City, there it is, baby. One of my favorite games of all time. I do actually have Arkham City Game of the Year edition here as well. Oh, there it is. You know what? I'm going to go off camera real quick. I forgot to put it in the stack because there's a lot of games here that I do not have organized. I'm not even going to lie to you. But here's Arkham City Game of the Year edition with the terrible ass box art. Look at that. Whew. By the way, this video is going to be in 60 frames per second. Baby. So if you can't see what that is in regular screen, crank that quality up and put that bitch in full screen, because then you'll be able to tell what it is. So there you go. Bam. Put it like that. Trying to put them in the correct order, so when I want to put them back in my bookshelf, bam, they're still in ABC order, or kind of in ABC order. As long as they're kind of in ABC order, I'm fine. Because I have so many games, that's why I do ABC order, because if I want to play this game, I don't need to look at 700 other games to find it, you know? So, if everything's in the B section, there's only like maybe 30 B games, so I'm like, alright, whatever, that's not too hard. So, whatever. Next is Batman Arkham Asylum Game of the Year Edition. Hell yeah, love me some Arkham Asylum. I actually, even though Arkham City improved upon everything, Arkham Asylum is still my favorite. It's just because of how freaking surprising it was. And I played this game probably about 20 times. I love this game. This is actually one of the only games out there I actually finished on the hard difficulty because I wanted to. One of the only ones. Besides the Halo games, this is like the only one I wanted to, just because I wanted a challenge. Not because I was out there, you know, trying to grind for achievements. I think there's like one achievement for hard difficulty, and that's not worth it for pretty much any other game. But this one, it was worth it. Here's my regular copy, my original copy of Arkham Asylum. Oh, I love that game. So good. So good. This one is Bass Pro Shops The Hunt. Wait, what's that tagline? Hunting so real, you'll need camouflage. That's the tagline. Alright. Whatever you say, bro. Next is Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. This is a disappointing game. I don't think it's horrible. I might say like it's horrible from time to time, just jokingly, because it was so disappointing. But this game is definitely a disappointment. I wanted Banjo-Kazooie, and we got Mod Nation Racers. Cool. I mean, I know Mod Nation Racers came out after this game, so technically Mod Nation Racers is like Banjo-Kazooie, but you get my point. I wanted Banjo-Kazooie. And we got a little bit of that, but for most part, it's the fucking stupid carts, and I hate the carts. I didn't want a cart, I want a Banjo-Kazooie. And they're there, I guess, but not really. Fuck. Alright, next is a brand new sealed copy, and I'm sure this will... I think that... Is the disc out? You hear that? I think that's just an insert. Whoa, wait. No, that sounds like disc. Yeah, that's a disc. I think... No. No, it's an insert. It's fine. Band Hero. It's brand new sealed. So, and that will stay brand new and sealed. It's supposedly a not too bad Guitar Hero type game, but... Or I guess more Rock Band. But, yeah. I don't care. Bakugan Defenders of the Cure, I was going to say. Core. Bakugan, remember those? Yeah? If you have kids, you probably did. Buy them 1 or 2 at the time. If you have kids, they're like maybe 15 now, I guess. Then you probably bought them for them. I actually had to buy a couple of them for my cousin, so I know how it feels. Next is Bakugan Battle Defenders. No, Battle Brawlers. Sorry. I confused the two. So there you go. That's another Bakugan game. I don't know. Now we're getting into the A's. So I mixed up the B's and A's, so I apologize there, but whatever. Who cares? Are you really going to give me that much shit, really? First, right here, this is one of the easiest games to get full 1,000 achievement points from. And it's a game I played and did not get the 1,000 achievement points because I literally played this game for 5 minutes and I didn't give a shit about achievements at the time. I should correct that mistake and play this game to get that full 1,000 achievement points. But I don't know why I haven't yet. And the game I'm talking about is Avatar: The Last Airbender: The Burning Earth. Good game if you like achievements. Bad game if you like games. Next is Attack of the Movies 3D, which comes with... Oh, I thought it came with the glasses. Never mind. Never mind. False alarm. Doesn't come with glasses. Fuck it. Who cares? Next is Ace Combat Assault Horizon. This is like I think the last Ace Combat game that came out. I know there's a new one coming out very soon, but I think this is the last one. Well, actually, that's not true. I think there's a 3DS game. So yeah, I don't think that's exactly true. But I think this is the last one on consoles until Ace Combat 7 or 6 or 8 or 9, I don't even know, comes out. And it was fun. They had a story. It wasn't great, but it was kind of fun. Assassin's Creed Revelations, fun little game. They put like, I don't know, they put too much emphasis on the whole, it was an Akoma thing. But I still enjoyed it, and it was a good ending to Ezio's saga. Assassin's Creed 3, a fine addition to the series. But I didn't love it, especially the ending. The ending is fucking garbage. But I also have the Assassin's Creed 3 Steelbook. So there you go. I got both of those. Bam! By the way, I don't count the Steelbooks when I'm counting these games. So if for some reason I didn't have 700 games, like I had 697, I wouldn't count the Steelbooks as games because they're just Steelbooks. But whatever. I do count, however, the Game of the Year editions, because technically when you look at like a listing of all 360 games, they do count the Game of the Year editions, because sometimes, you know, they have a bunch of new stuff and they have the different cover art. So as a collector, I do count those, but the Steelbooks I don't, because usually when I get the Steelbooks, they don't come with the game, they just come with the Steelbook. So I don't count that. It's more like an accessory. Whatever. Anyway, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, my favorite Assassin's Creed game, still my favorite story. Ezio is the most likable in this, and all the Brotherhood mechanics I loved. Bam! Assassin's Creed 2, great game. This is where I got really interested into the series, because the first one didn't do it for me, personally. But I love Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed. So there you go. I'm going backwards, obviously, in every series I've done so far. You know, the Arkham games, the Assassin's Creed games. There you go. I don't have Black Flag, which actually I might, but there's going to be a section of this video, or this series of videos, that's going to be up that are all going to be are going to be just games that aren't alphabetized yet, because I ran out of room on my shelf. I should have warned you there. There's going to be a section where it's just that. But anyway, let's get through this a little bit quicker. Assassin's Creed. Next is Army of Two, the 40th Day, the sequel to Army of Two. I actually like this one better than the first one, because I don't like the first Army of Two game. By the way, Army of Two, not a big fan of this game. I thought it was really frustrating and kind of boring. And I played with someone I did not have fun with. I actually played with someone that we had such a big argument in this game that we didn't talk for like a month. And I don't even talk to him anymore. But there you go. Armored Core 4 answer. I believe, yeah, this is complete. Okay, I was about to say, I believe one of these Armored Core games I have came with the wrong game when I bought it from Best Buy. I mean, GameStop. But anyway, that one came with it. Armored Core is a fun little series. This is the one actually. Armored Core. I have Armored Core 4 here, but when I bought it from GameStop, they gave me Armored Core 5. So really, I have 5. So just pretend this is 5. Technically, I don't have either one because I don't have either of them complete. So, but I'm going to count it because I do have the game, technically. Angry Birds Trilogy. I don't like the Angry Birds games anymore. I used to when they were, you know, still fresh and actually trying to, not reinvent, but, you know, like trying to be, I don't know, challenging and enjoyable. But like the newer ones, I haven't really dug at all. And this one was embarrassing because they tried to charge $40 for 3 games you get for $1 each on your phone. But I got it on the console because it's kind of worth something, so I got it. Anarchy Reigns. I remember this being a kind of fun game. It's Platinum Games. A lot of the Platinum Games characters coming together and fighting each other. Pretty fun. I thought the multiplayer was a lot of fun, actually. Amped 3. This was a disappointing game because I loved the first 2 Amped games, and this one went for more of an SSX feeling to its graphics and realism, I guess, which is to say not realistic at all. But it didn't really knock it out of the park. Let me just say, it kind of failed. Not bad, but it kind of failed. Next is America's Army True Soldiers. Hopefully you can see that. I didn't think it was that great. Alpha Protocol. This game is, I think, underrated in the sense that I think the story and characters and the dialogue choices and stuff are really good. Everything else, though, is not so good. I don't think it's terrible, but it's like average or even below average. A lot of people hate this game though. I don't see why really. I think it's a not good game, but I don't think it's a bad game. I don't think it's a wait. Hold on. I don't think it's a good game, but I also don't think it's a not good game. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. But I'm just gonna stick to it and continue on, baby, because I need to get through this. Next is the collector's edition of Alan Wake. Bought this, read the book, played the shit out of this game, beat it like 3 times, beat all the DLCs. I actually have a playthrough for, I think, one of the DLCs, maybe both of them. I'm not actually sure, but still waiting for that sequel. I mean, we got that American Nightmare, but now we need that sequel. Come on. Come on, Remedy. Stop doing Quantum Break shit. No one cares. Either this or Max Payne 4. You decide. This or Max Payne 4. Even though Rockstar owns that now, but whatever. Next is All Pro Football 2K8. It's a football game. I was about to say Alan Wake. Alone in the Dark. Hugely disappointing game. But infinitely better than that new Alone in the Dark game. I was about to say Alan Wake again. That Alone in the Dark game that came out a couple years ago that was supposed to be horrible. Aliens Colonial Marines. Speaking of a very disappointing game. Hugely disappointing. Pretty damn terrible. Maybe not the worst game out there, but pretty bad. Oh, what a disappointment. Next is Aliens vs. Predator, the Steelbook. I remember being so excited for this game when it first was announced. I was like, oh my god, they're bringing it back. It's going to have online multiplayer. You get to play as a Predator, an alien, a soldier, a Marine. Hell yeah. You know, can't wait. And it ended up being fun. Not great, but fun. So I was happy that it ended up being at least fun. I actually do want to play this game again. Maybe if they ever bring it back, or bring it to backwards compatibility, I will. Next is Alice Madness Returns. Great game, very creepy. Maybe not a great game, really good game, I think. Very creepy, very interesting. American McGee usually doesn't do anything really bad. Like, you had that Bad Day LA game, that was really bad. But besides that, everything else is interesting at least. You know, Scrapland was kind of interesting. Stuff like that. This game's called Aka Katana. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. I think that's how you pronounce it. Next is Afro Samurai. Whatever. Okay game. I like the anime series, actually, quite a bit. 50 Cent Blood in the Sand. Hell yeah, this game's great. I love it. I really enjoy this game, actually. I don't know why, I just do. Really fun. And last in this pile is 007 Legends. Yeah. Bad game. Yeah, they had the nerve to section off parts of the game for DLC. Ain't that some shit? Alright, so Cartman, you gotta move. I'm gonna try to get through these quicker, so look forward to some rapid fire here. First of all, we got the Bigs 2, which is a really fun little like high heat. I'm sorry, not high heat. I got itchy nose. What's that game? A slugfest style baseball arcade game. Oh, I got something wrong with my nose. Oh, okay. It's going to be one of those. All right, come on. Get to it, baby. All right, of course we have the Bigs 1. There you go. Big Bumpin'. Yeah. Burger King games, bitch. Beowulf, the game. One of my first reviews on my channel. Please don't go look it up. Please don't go and look it up. It's a terrible review. Not even really a review. Beijing Olympics 2008. Let's see. Beautiful Katamari. Which, of course, is the Katamari Damacy game. I don't remember liking that one that much. I remember playing it and going, it's more of the same. That's all I remember. And it was exclusive to Xbox, which was weird. The Beatles Rock Band. Of course, Beatles one of the best bands ever. And Rock Band being one of the best musical games series out there. It's a no-brainer. Bayonetta, the original. Love that game so much. I'm currently playing Bayonetta 2 on my Switch, and it's pretty magical. Battle for the Pacific, History Channel game. It's bad. It's a bad game. Binary Domain, one of my favorite underrated games out there. Really fun game, really likable characters. Really enjoyed this game. It's silly, but I like it. BioShock 1. Oh, I love this game. I actually just completed it for the first time last year. And when I say, or not last year, 2016 when the BioShock Remastered thing came out. And when I say the first time, I don't mean like I never saw the game played before. I've seen playthroughs of this game so many times. I just never finished it myself. I always got close, but I never finished it myself. And I said, screw that, I'm doing it. But when that remaster comes out, and I did, terrific game. BioShock 2, I really want to start this one again because I actually do remember liking it, even though I had like all that tower defense shit, which was really not really tower defense, but you had to defend the little sisters while they take out the plasmids. But I still enjoyed it from what I remember. BioShock Infinite, my favorite of the series and one of my favorite games of all time. Right behind this camera, I have a display case. Maybe I'll show this if I ever do a room tour. But I have a section of my display case that is dedicated to BioShock completely. And most of it is actually BioShock Infinite. But there's a couple Big Daddy stuff in there too. Which I guess is kind of a reference to BioShock Infinite also. Speaking of BioShock Infinite, you got the complete edition of BioShock Infinite. Next is Bionic Commando. Not a great game. His wife is the arm. Spoilers. Bionicle Heroes. One of the easier games on the Xbox 360 if you want to get achievements. You can probably get a full 1,000 if you really want to. I just played the game. I got like 900. I didn't even try to get achievements, but I'm sure you can get all of them. This one is Blacklist, or I'm sorry, not Blacklist. Black Site Area 51, which is I guess a sequel to that Area 51 game that came out on PS2. I don't think so, though. I think it's just an Area 51 game. I remember kind of liking it at the time. Not good, though, but okay. Blue Dragon. A lot of people love that game. It just went to backwards compatibility like a year ago. And, yeah. Next is Bloodstone 007. A lot of people didn't care for this one because it came out at the same time as that GoldenEye on the Wii. But I actually kind of enjoyed it. I had a good time. Blood Bowl. Oh, shit. Blood Bowl. There it is. I never played it. I don't think I did. Blood Drive. I never played this one either, but I'm assuming it's like Carmageddon except with zombies, so there goes the fun of murdering random humans. Jesus. You're just going to take the fun out of everything. Blitz the League, which is weird because Blitz the League 2 is somewhere here. You'll see it. Blitz the League, if you want to destroy someone's testicles and see an X-ray vision of their testicles exploding inside their own body, then play this game. I'm pretty sure that's in this one. It's definitely in Blitz 2. That might be a special thing in Blitz 2 alone. I'm not sure, though. I'm not even kidding. That is a real thing that happens. Next is a game called BlazStorm, The 100 Years' War. I remember this game being extremely hard to find back in the early days of 360. When this first came out, and like after a year of it coming out, it was like really hard to find for cheap. Like it was like a $50 game everywhere, and now it's easy. You can get it for like $5. Next is BlazBlue or BlazBlue. I think it's BlazBlue, but I'm going to say BlazBlue just in case. Continuum Shift Extend. I don't really play the BlazBlue games myself. I played them, but I don't really get into them. This is BlazBlue Calamity Trigger, which I think is the first game. And then you have BlazBlue Continuum Shift, the original, not the Extend one. Alright, let's get to it, baby. Blazing Angels, Squadrons of World War II. I remember this series was actually a lot of fun. If you like a Crimson Sky style like dogfight game. Here's I guess the sequel. Oh, I didn't take this out of the GameStop thing. This is Blazing Angels 2, Secret Missions of World War II. I think that's a sequel or the one before that. I don't even remember. No, it's 2. I'm 3. So it's a sequel. Here it is. Blitz the League 2, baby! See, it's all messed up. All the ABC order shit's messed up. But this game is great if you want to have a good laugh. It's incredibly offensive and incredibly ridiculous. And I can't believe that's where the Blitz series went. You can barely see me. Hey, what's up? Got stacks of games. Borderlands Double Game Add-on Pack, which comes with the first 2 DLCs, Zombie Island of Dr. Ned and Mad Moxie's Underdome Riot. So there you go. Here we go. We got Borderlands 2, of course. Great game. And you, of course, got the original Borderlands, which is one of the first games I remember being extremely excited for the Xbox 360. I would say Halo 3, but Halo 3, when that was out, I already got my 360. So well, no, I'm sorry. Halo 3 was already out by the time I got my 360. There you go. So I wasn't like waiting for it, like, oh man, I got the console, I can't wait, you know? So I was more like, I can't wait for the 360 so I can finally play Halo 3, you know? So whatever, you know what I mean. Borderlands. Great game. Bomberman Act Zero, a game that a lot of people hate, and I get it, but I don't think it's that bad. I really don't. It's just Bomberman, except it has boob jiggle. That's I don't know. I mean, it's ugly as sin, to be fair. And it doesn't have that kid-friendly look to it, but it's still Bomberman. I mean, it has some glitches, but really like 2 out of 10s, I didn't get it. Maybe 5. 5 is fine. I get a 5. But a 2, really? Come on. Walt Disney's Bolt. I got this at a yard sale for $1. I played it. I think I reviewed it on the channel. I don't even remember. Go look it up to see if I did. Pretty sure I reviewed the movie. The Bourne Conspiracy. I love the Bourne movies, especially Identity, and this one pretty much remakes the Bourne Identity, except it doesn't have Matt Damon in it. It does have Franca Potente in it, which is weird, but it doesn't have Matt Damon. Fun game, though, for the most part. It's not great, but it's fun. This one is Brave, not the movie, just Brave, A Warrior's Tale. It's a different game called Braid. I'm sorry, not Braid. Brave. Brink. Remember this game? What a huge disappointment that one was, it? I can't even speak. Brothers in Arms, Hell's Highway. Great game and a great series. I wish that that one that got canceled actually came out. What was it called? Furious 4, I think it was called. It never came out. Brutal Legend, and this is Sealed. I played the shit out of this game when it first came out. This is obviously not my original copy because I played the shit out of it, like I said, and this is Sealed. But, great game. Oh no, it has like a cut in it. That even does. And Bullet Witch. Bad game. Alright, so we did 2 stacks. I might have to pause the video here. But that was part 1, I think. How long have we been going? We only been going for 25 minutes. I can do one more stack, actually. Nah, screw that. Let's do one more stack, baby. Let's get I'm just gonna move this over. I don't know how to do this. Alright, this is fine. I'll move this and I'll put this down. Put this down somewhere. Where's all this? Where am I? What do I do? Yeah, I'll move this closer to the camera. There you go. That's okay. Yeah, it looks fine. You can barely see me, but I'm sure people will be okay with that. Here you go. I'll move this over here. Alright, Cartman. Time to get up. Oh man, this is gonna be all the E's. See, I'm not good at organizing stuff. Alright, let's do this real quick. Rapid fire. Alright, we're in the E's, so we skipped pretty much all the C's and D's. So I think this goes down to D's. Whatever, I'm sorry. This is the only way I could do it where I can keep my collection in ABC order. Alright, so anyway, El Shaddai, really cool little game, very awesome art style, really liked it. Not great, but I really liked it, for the most part at least. Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, Legendary Edition, still sealed. I'm going to keep that sealed too because I have it now on Switch and Xbox One, so no point of ever playing this version again. Might as well keep it sealed, right? Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, the Game of the Year edition. So that's kind of cool. I got that for $6.99 at GameStop. It's just there. So I was like, yeah, you know what? Let me get it. I don't have it. Yeah, let me get it. I don't have it. Let me get it. That's how I said it. I said it to the guy. I went, hey, let me get that. And he was like, oh, okay. And he gave it to me. I was like, cool. Eat Lead, The Return of Matt Hazard. Did it? I'm not even kidding. I did a full playthrough for this game on my channel back when it first came out. Go check it out. It was me recording the TV, my 4x3 bubble TV. If you want to watch it, go ahead. EA Sports MMA. I remember getting this game for free off 7-Eleven rewards. I'm not even kidding. Earth Defense Force Insect Armageddon. Fun game. That's a fun series, actually. Just all together, a fun series. Earth Defense Force 2017. The first one that came over to America, I believe. And very fun game. Actually, I might not be sure. I think there was another game way before this one came to America. But whatever. Fun game. I think I might have did a review for that. I'm not exactly sure. Dungeon Siege 3. Kind of a disappointing game. Still enjoyed it, but I loved Dungeon Siege 2 when it first came out. I had a PC that barely could run it. I had to lower the settings and everything for it to run, and I really enjoyed it. So this one was a little disappointing, but it was still pretty fun for the most part. Duke Nukem Forever, speaking of disappointing. I don't think it's as bad as some people say, but it is definitely not good. That's for sure. Dynasty Warriors Strike Force, never played it. Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires. Never played it. Oh, okay, good. I thought I had more Dynasty Warriors games. I don't think I do. I might have them in my uncategorized pile, which you'll see later on. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, which is a great game. I also have Dragon's Dogma Original. I don't care for Dragon's Dogma Original, but Dark Arisen fixed a lot of the problems I had with the game, so I'm glad they did that. Alright. Dragon Age 2. A lot of people don't like this game. I really, really enjoyed it personally. I see the problems, don't get me wrong. I played a lot of the original Dragon Age Origins, and when I mean a lot, I mean like maybe 15 hours, which isn't a lot compared to some people, but I played a good chunk of it, so I know what that game's about. And I get it, but I like the characters, and I liked the story, and I liked all the dialogue choices. I like that stuff in this game. So, and you guys got what you wanted anyway from the third game, so whatever. Here, I need to take a swig, so let me take a swig. We're about halfway done with the first stack. You think this is all? By the way, do you think this is all? Because I got stacks for days. This is gonna be a long ass series, okay? So you better get ready. You better get ready. Dragon Age Origins, like I mentioned earlier. Don King presents Prize Fighter. How is Don King not dead yet? Not saying that in like a bad way, but I'm surprised he's not dead yet. It sounds bad, but I didn't mean it in a bad way. I'm just surprised he's alive, you know? Oh, I'm organizing my shit here. Alright, DMC Devil May Cry. Of course, everybody hates that game. I really enjoyed it personally. Sorry. DJ Hero. Fun little game. I do have the DJ Hero turntable inside my closet. DJ Hero 2. This game. Disney Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two. No good. Did not care for it at all. Speaking of no good, this one was a huge disappointment when it first came out. This is Destroy All Humans, Path of the Furon. This is pretty much the death of this franchise right here. So thanks a lot, you piece of shit. Speaking of great games, we weren't, but let's just switch the subject over to great games. Dead or Alive Extreme 2. Of course I got that game. That's the first game I ever bought on Xbox 360. You kidding me? I played this for days. Dead to Rights Retribution. This game, I was happy we got it because Dead to Rights is one of my favorite Xbox original games. Dead to Rights 2 was disappointing. PSP game, I forgot what that one was called. That one wasn't very good either. This game, I was happy to get it. It's not that great, but I enjoyed it. We got Divinity II, Ego Draconis. Ego Draconis? Lego my Ego? I don't know. And the next one is Divinity 2 again, but this one's called the Dragonite Saga, which I think is kind of like with Dragon's Dogma, where they fixed a lot of the stuff. And this release is the second release of Divinity 2. The Divinity series got better after this because they just released, Original Sin 1 and 2. Those games are great from what I've heard. We got Dishonored, which is a fantastic game. Loved it. And we also have Dishonored Game of the Year Edition, which is sealed, and it will remain as such, because I don't really need it, considering I have Dishonored on Xbox One now. Move that over. Alright, next we got Diablo 3, which is a great game, of course. Diablo, everybody loves Diablo. Devil May Cry 4, which is a great game as well. Even though I didn't love it as much as I loved Devil May Cry 1 or 3, I still enjoyed it quite a bit. I never finished it, actually, to be honest. Devil May Cry, the HD collection. I know this just came out on Xbox One and PS4, and I might get that in the future, but for now I have it on 360. Next is a game called Death Smiles, which is like an anime shoot 'em up game or something like that. I don't know. Didn't have it. Next is Dark Sector, which is a game that I remember being extremely disappointing. It's kind of like Resident Evil 4 with its camera angle and controls, except you control this giant, well, you control just some Leon S. Kennedy looking dude, but you control this, like, this blade, I don't know, what's it called? Hold on. Shh, be quiet. I'm going to read. The virus, the source of your pain, your enemy, your power. Unleash the deadly power of the glaive. That's it. And become the hero. That's all. That's all it says. Alright. Become the hero. Be a warrior. A Wrinkle in Time, now in theaters. The Darkness 2, one of my favorite games of all time. Love this game so much. I could play this game any day, which is funny because I never finished this game, The Darkness 1. So I shouldn't have that much of a love for this game, but the gameplay of this is so solid, all the different moves, all the different kills, all that stuff. I also love that it's only like 6 hours long, too. I love a good short game that knows how to use its time. It really does. This game really does. It actually tells a very touching story. I love it. I really do. Darkness 2 is great. I don't give a fuck. So, alright. That's part one of my Xbox 360 collection update. We're going to try to get through the next couple parts pretty quickly because I got a lot of games. We did this stack right here. We did all this, but now we have this stack, this stack, this stack, and then about 400, 500 other games. So we'll be going through these rather quickly in the future. So anyway, that's part one. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. And until next part, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.